You already know what it is. Back with another exclusive Do Say Friday podcast. Yours truly, M Greasy. Got my G Big Rail, Young Puzo in the building. And we got a special guest in the building. Somebody I fuck with that I didn't know until today. My nigga Marcus Black, man.
Loving
One thing
hip-hop
TV
Hollywood.
do is definitely let you know somebody vibe and their personality. Like, you could tell from television who's a clown and who acting and who keeping it official. You know what I mean? And about their business. And that's something I said about you. Like, trust me, you, Ray J, y'all probably my favorite two off the show. No
man.
bullshit.
First of all, thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
G.
You know what I'm saying? Like we've been on the road for like the last 2 weeks.
I seen, man.
All the HBCUs, and it was crazy. I was just riding to the coming of age shit. I had to show you. I'm like, no, I ain't just saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Rel woke up on that vibe this morning. He sent me a picture, said, yo, I'm playing Meth Bleak.
On my way to work.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the shit though. You know?
That's what's up, my G. I appreciate that, man. But word, I ain't know you was writing music or even like doing music until today. That's dope, man. God bless with that.
I got you on my title playlist. I had to put them on. What's up?
My man Puzo put me on.
I need that love. I need all that.
No, we support you, man.
He don't play, man. It's the music kind of song right here.
I'm a fan, though. That's why. I'm not involved in music in any which way. I'm a fan.
Stop.
You know what I mean?
Stop it, bro.
I don't like when dudes say that.
I don't want nobody to send me music
anyway.
I don't want nobody to send me music. Be like, I know Marcus Black.
Yeah.
Now I know you now.
If you hang out with,
send him this.
if you hang out with a bunch of people that make music,
I don't do music.
You involved with it, bro.
But listen, let's stop
I don't
right
buy.
there.
All right, whatever.
The birth of Mariah Lynn came from who?
I have some love and hip hop ties.
Okay.
Yes,
You playing?
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Wait,
all.
you created? I'm
Yeah, I
not
do.
created, but you found her?
No, I didn't. She's my friend for a minute. We came up together.
Yo, you got some
I helped her
interesting
career and
friends,
shit.
yo.
That's my-
But I mean,
that's
you
my friend.
definitely in music. If you got a particular,
around music
if you have a
'cause I know
particular,
Bleak.
if you
You
have
know,
a
I fuck with
particular
Bleak, but-
interest, right?
You don't know
and
me?
you can walk them
I know.
straight in and at least get some ears on them. You know what I'm saying? Like you're an A&R.
But I'm a fan.
Or whatever you want to do.
Rel's an
Can be,
A&R.
But you can be if you felt like it immediately.
Well, everybody says they're rappers now too. How y'all feel about that? You know,
Everybody
thinks they're a rapper now. So I
everybody
know my
I'll make
lane.
them good, though.
I'm saying I know my lane. Don't send me music.
Fair enough.
You know.
There you go. But then it
Fair
is a
enough.
difference. Like, it's rappers and then there's lyricists. So,
Yeah.
like, everybody's not a lyricist, which today you don't have to be no more.
Yeah.
You can just be a rapper. You don't even have to be a rapper.
Yeah.
You could just be a beatbox
Well, I think
man. You just
I
dance to
think
the
the,
beat.
I think
Be
the
a-
attention
just be a
span of the public
personality.
is less now. You know, so a whole song like the whole lyrical thing is over with.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Yeah,
you
lyrical
know?
is over. And people like my son don't care
Gotta have
about
a
that.
gimmick.
But my G, what you been working on besides the show? Like, what you got going on besides
Man, everything.
that?
So I just dropped my new single. That's my nigga about 3 weeks
Yeah,
ago. With Kevin Gates, and
Yup.
that shit out right now, cooking up, and I feel good about that.
Nah, that shit
I'm
tough.
We
I
about-
had
heard
that
it
on in
today.
the car on the way here.
Word
Yeah,
up.
shit
I
is
appreciate
thorough,
it.
yeah.
And so that I want to throw that out first, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't want to negate like the platform I'm on.
Yeah.
And so like that record is, you know what I'm saying, it's about like my situation with my girl, with Brooke. And so and just talk about, I know y'all can relate, you know what I'm saying? Like, if a woman that love you will go harder for you than any nigga on the face of this earth.
She's the truth,
Yo,
man.
you know what I'm saying?
But I ain't even know that was real. That's dope. I thought it was TV, bro.
But her character on there, as
of course,
extra
yeah.
That's what makes good television.
I
Keep it
can
as real
tell
as
that.
possible. Yeah.
She's solid as fuck, and she hold me down on a whole nother way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
The
she's
way
so
y'all
with
did the
that.
proposal, man, I told my
I was just
lady,
about to ask,
yo,
how did you feel when that shit happened? Or when you walked in and you had a wedding?
You know what? So 9 times out of 10, that's how I tell people. Always ask me, is like, it's real, what's fake? If I was surprised, if y'all was surprised, I was probably surprised too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't expect to walk in and the
the
setup to be what it
altar's
was.
right there, yo.
Yeah, so like they got me good. I'm thinking we finna go in, dinner, I'm gonna say some fly shit, you know what I'm saying, and we just gonna carry it like that. But it ain't going like that. They had my mom, they snuck my mom into. I'm like, I'm tight with my moms. I'm like, fam,
That's
you
what
ain't
makes
even
the
let
show
me
hot,
know.
yeah. That's what makes the show hot.
Miss Lawyer in there, she all in the character, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Element of surprise, the best way to make good TV.
Yeah.
That was different. That had me like, damn, Brooke about that action. She ain't playing.
She
Tie that knit-eye.
she definitely with all action.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
I
Fully.
see. That's what's up,
Fully,
man.
you know what I'm saying? So I got that, and then I got this record called Horses. I'm gonna drop like within my focus right now has just been like drop as much music like as possible to really
That's right.
separate myself from the rest of the pack. You know what I'm saying? Like Love and Hip Hop. I'm not one of them dudes that come on and bash Love and, yo, man, I appreciate the platform.
It's a platform, yeah.
It's all about like me. I look at reality TV about how you utilize it. Like you know what I mean. The standpoint what you utilizing it for is dope. You're not on there exploiting your family.
Right.
You know what I mean. Some people exploit their family for a check, and that's where I draw the line. At
that's just, I'm not willing to compromise though, and I think people can feel like that. You know, that's the toughest thing about being on that show. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is beautiful, but the thing about it, like I come from a very real family. You know what I'm saying? I'm from a very real place, and it's like I'm not like I don't allow myself to play the sucker role because I'm not no sucker.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing about it is that if somebody walk up into you on the street, oh, that's a Love and Hip Hop nigga. All right. And you know,
oh come on,
Yeah, it's a perception with the whole
always
thing of being
get
on
that.
television. It's a
It
stigma.
don't matter what you do, somebody
Fuck
gonna
it.
test you.
Yeah.
Fuck
Trust
that.
me, even boxers get tested. That's
Yeah,
why their
yeah,
hands
yeah.
is against the law, because they done knocked a couple niggas in the
whoop
street
some.
out.
Yeah.
So they had to change the law for them niggas.
But it's just the process of just transitioning into like walking down the street and people like, oh, that's Marcus Black. And you don't know who they are, or you don't know why they looking at you.
Right.
You don't know what the energy is necessarily.
That's
it's
the
like,
part I try to tell people that they don't understand about fame. That right there is that
Yeah.
light switch right there. Once it's on, it never clicks off.
Nah,
you can't turn it off.
Right.
And that's the thing. Like you could go any state right now, people gonna know, yo, that's Marcus. You can't look back and be like, yo, that's Mike.
Yeah.
Yo, that's Tiffany and them from up the
But-
block.
It's a blessing and a curse. You know what I mean?
But with me, most of the time, dog, it be love.
That's
You know what
what
I'm
I'm
saying?
saying.
Because I'm a man of character and I carry myself a certain
And
way.
that's why I was about to say too, like, even the scene with you and the homie Rockstar, you could tell right there what you told him in the barbershop was some real shit. My nigga, like, nah, I'm not gonna sit there and let you kick dirt on my man lady like
happened.
that, and I just ride like that and take that.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of niggas who sit at both sides of the table like
Yeah,
that.
fact.
You know what I'm
Fact.
saying? And that was real. Like, I respect that.
I just know, the environments that we come from, it's like, I'm not saying we unfamiliar with knocking off somebody's wife. I'm saying that's not something you brag about. Though.
Right,
Yo,
exactly.
I'm fucking that man. Listen, niggas
putting
is
a
willing
death-
to die over their
yeah,
wives,
it's a
man.
death
Like,
sentence.
why
Put a
you
target
want-
on your back.
Why you
right.
want to kick it like that? Like,
That's right.
I can't be a part of this. And yo, fam, I'm not even trying to be in there. I gotta let you know. I was sitting right there. This man talking about he knocking your wife over.
That's right.
I'm out now from that point on.
Nah, I
You know
respected
what I'm
that.
saying?
100%. 100%.
Yeah,
I respected that.
Yeah, so it's love. So I'm just focused on the music right now, and I got a lot of content coming. I got videos for all my records. I got a new record with Lil Baby called Nothing Basic. I'm finna drop in a couple
Fucks
weeks.
with Lil Baby. That's one of my favorite
Yeah,
artists
it's
right
favorite
now
artist.
coming up out the
Yeah.
out the trenches, man. Cause he talked that real shit,
Yeah.
and he just got that vibe with him. So it's like a lot of these young kids, he make the music that's on the trend right now.
Yeah.
But listen to what he's saying,
He's
man.
saying
He's
some
saying
very
that
real
real shit.
Yeah.
That boy he know the game, man.
Listen,
I fucks with Lil Baby.
Yo, me and Zach always be saying, like, you can always listen to somebody if you come from that area and you be like, oh, okay, you can't make that up. You know,
Yeah.
you like, and the energy behind it.
Yeah.
You know, that's authentic. You missed that.
That's right. He definitely about his business. I fucks with Shorty.
So what artist been your biggest like influencer like growing up, coming up, like back in the day when you was a kid? And you grew up in Chicago, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
south side of
Okay,
Chicago,
there
my
we go.
childhood.
Okay, I
yeah,
know that. That's
yeah.
what's up.
Yeah,
No
he's in
wonder
Chicago.
you buy. No
Yeah,
wonder.
Bleak
Yeah.
loves his
Oh,
Chicago.
Man, no fucking
He loves,
wonder.
he love him some Chicago.
Word.
Yeah.
Shout out my homie Big Rody out there. He'll be
Yeah.
home soon, man.
Yeah. So the obvious, you know what I'm saying? Whole 3,000, 3K heavy, Yay, Big
course,
Yay,
of course.
Common, Bump J, he home. You know what I'm saying?
Bum J
I was
definitely,
like, back in Chicago, you'd have had to been on the ground back then. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No
To
joke,
actually
man,
see,
out there,
man. And you ain't. I can't speak on other artists really because I haven't seen it, but I was on the ground when that happened. And I ain't never seen nobody have like, and I never seen nobody in music with my own eyes had the streets like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Really. So like, I'm into biographies. I'm not really into like sci-fi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
cool.
saying?
That's
I don't know nothing about like Harry Potter and like
That's
you know
right.
Star
You
Trek.
want real shit.
Yeah, it just
True
I'm,
story.
Like,
I'm a life you live.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of I'm a big fan of Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That's
it's
a
like
homie.
I
Definitely.
met Nip. I want to say back in like 2008, 2009, and it's like I know partner, and it's like watching you know, his progression and knowing what he went through. And when he say certain things, I saw that. I know what you're talking about.
That's right.
That's real. And it just makes the story. It just hit me a different way. I don't care what you're talking about. I prefer if it's authentic. Yeah,
that's it. As long as it's
something
authentic,
something
man.
you can relate to, right?
Yeah. You
Wow,
know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
dope, man.
Yeah.
But definitely, man, to build the music, to separate from the show, that ain't gonna never happen. I'm gonna just
Right.
tell you right now, you ain't gonna never separate yourself from the show.
No.
But to build your platform like how Cardi B did, that's the same way. You just got to stick at it,
And
man.
I'm
Because
sure
Cardi,
here-
people look at a person like Cardi and think it happened overnight.
Nah, I didn't.
I'm from New York, man. Like I know no shorty personally, but I know her story, and I know damn well that shit ain't happened overnight. It took a lot of bumps and bruises to get where she at, and that's why she deserved to talk her shit. The same thing with 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All these guys done worked so hard and been told no so many times that now when you get there, it's like, yeah, suck my dick.
Yeah, but you know, I didn't say separate myself from the show.
Yeah, I know what you mean though. You wanna you bigger than you not just the show.
Not even. That's not even what I'm
No,
trying to
it's-
say.
it's church and state, man. It's two different things,
What I
right,
say is
yeah,
I
it's
want to
church and
separate
state.
myself from the pack. You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about is just like every other artist. I'm not gonna come in here. I don't want to talk y'all to death about how nice I am or how hard I've been working. You gonna feel the difference. You gonna see the difference.
yeah.
As I'm releasing music, you can be like, oh, okay. You'll see I shoot a
That'd be
very.
the worst shit. The artists that talk you to death. You know how many emails I get? Niggas like, y'all not hot as shit out.
I'm not never gonna say that, but
Let me hear the
be the
music.
judge. Let me be the judge of that.
and what I want. See, honestly, I'm at the point in my life, just you know, from just grinding over the years. I position myself fairly well, and I'm okay. Like my girl good, my kids good. Like I honestly don't even get no fuck for real. You know what I'm saying? I make the music
For
like
fun.
Man, my brother Zach right here, my nigga Juan, like. I make my music. I'm telling our story. I'm making my music. The music for us. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? If you don't fuck with it, I don't even get no shit. I wasn't talking to you. No, you're not even from where I'm from.
Right.
That's how it starts.
Yeah, and so
it's the highest
That's how
rated
it
reality
start, my
TV
G.
show.
Well, every rapper starts. You make the music you for your hood,
That's
for you
what
and your
Hope said.
niggas. It always start that
Right.
way. But then once you get that first check,
Yeah.
that changes that for your niggas shit. You like, hold on. I ain't know niggas over there felt the same way we felt over here. Now you making music for the world, different projecting.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
But when you first coming up, it's only right because you don't care, like you
Right.
said.
Well, no, I'm just talking to like-minded people. Like when
Yeah.
Jeezy came out, he came out with Thug Motivation 101. If you from Beverly Hills or whatever, or you from
know,
the Hamptons,
that's right.
and you enjoy his music, that's a plus. But he was never talking to you in the first place. He talking to street niggas.
Right.
So I'm just talking to who I'm talking to, and you know, people will see over time. I shoot a very high percentage. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
definitely.
And when we get into it, into the records, people gonna see over time. They be like, yo, he kind of not missing.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what it is, consistency, man.
Yeah.
That's what wins the race in this game.
Yeah, for
'Cause you
sure.
gotta stay consistent. A lot of artists drop one joint, be smoking right now, then follow it up 6-7 months later and don't know the window done closed.
Yeah, definitely closed.
You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
closed.
Like
quick too.
Quick.
And now, like, music is dropping at the highest rate I ever seen it.
And
Like,
that's- it's not appreciated no more like it used to be. Like people don't live with music as long as it used to.
Yeah.
Music
Short
died
attention
within a
spans.
week.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
somebody drop a single next week, we on the next person new single.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Yeah.
So if it ain't in the club, it ain't on the radio, it's forgotten about.
Right.
Word.
Me and Zach was talking early, and I was like, fam, we dropped That's My Nigga 3 weeks ago. It's old now. How like?
But that's to you. Like Hove used to tell me, when it's old to you, it's still new to the world.
But I'm just talking about from the fans. They like, what's next?
Oh yeah,
Niggas
they
is
They
short-
in my
short
DMs,
attention
Listen,
span.
we love this record. What's next? And that's just where we are right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And fortunately, I'm happy about
That's
that.
a great
'cause listen,
problem
I got
to have.
100 of them.
That's a great
That's
problem
right.
to have.
That's
We'll
you know?
go.
right.
I'll go back to back all day long.
But you
It's not even a
definitely
problem.
just a word of advice. Some records you gotta let it maximize. You gotta work because it used to be 4 weeks.
Yeah.
4 weeks it took for you to know if the record was gonna go. Now the way this game is going, that 4 weeks done been stretched to like 6-7
year.
months.
Yeah, yeah.
You heard what? And it's Mr. A&R. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely you got to give a record at least a good 5-6
Yo,
months.
Zach, who was that we was
to
talking
really
to?
fill it
They
out.
said it took a year to break that Rich Boy record.
Shit.
Troy Marshall,
Shit, it
right?
took
yeah.
a year to break YG my nigga.
And
Yeah,
Fetty Wap.
yeah.
Fetty Wap record too. They was
He
pushing
went
that
crazy,
record for
crazy,
a
though.
long time.
But when it caught though,
That's what I'm saying. Like you got to just keep pushing it, man. Cause
Yeah.
when it go, my
Yeah.
G.
Yeah,
That's
ain't no
one thing
question.
about But I'm gonna tell TV money way better than rap money. I'm gonna let you know. That's why Will Smith left.
Yeah.
LL Cool J. See that nigga in NCIS LA.
Word.
I mean,
That's why
NCIS
them
LA.
niggas- That word. That's why they all living in Beverly Hills right now.
Niggas
man.
is living good too.
That TV money different.
It's
And you
different.
don't gotta chase nobody or be in the club and hit nobody in the head for it.
I'm about to be on Love and Hip Hop.
Why not?
They asked me to do. I could never do it, man.
You should have told them I'll do it. What's wrong
They,
with
they,
you?
I can never
before,
do
the,
it.
before the Joe
could
Buttons
never do
episode,
it.
they asked me to be on it. Yeah.
I could never do it.
For you though, like I just know how I look at Bleak,
Mm-hmm.
and like I wouldn't want to see you on that show. But just for the simple fact that, like I'll give you an example, right? It was a particular. They hate when I even talk about this shit. I don't care because y'all carried me the wrong way.
Do it, Marcus. Get him.
They carried me the wrong way. So it was a scene. It was a scene, right, where it was Brooke and I was sitting by the pool, we was chopping it up with Lucci. Okay.
I remember that.
All right. Now in the scene, you know, they got in that scene, Lucci told me and Brooke that he was knocking over Tierra and Nikki.
Yeah.
He said the whole you did, right?
Mhm.
And so, but they wanted to. Tierra was going through a lot, so they wanted to cut that out. So they go ahead and act like he didn't say that there, and act like he told me on a private one, and I'm pillow talking it, and I told Brooke, and Brooke went and told her people. I'm like, fam, I called down. I'm like, listen, this go completely against my character. This go against everything I stand. First of all, I didn't know about it. I ain't signed up for it.
Word.
I said, how y'all gonna make it seem like I'm how Brooke know because of me?
Yeah.
Nigga, Lucci told Brooke. That's how that happened. I called Lucci. I said, fam, you was cool with that? He said, hey, man, you know, I ain't know.
Yo, I fucks with homie
Lucci good
too.
people, too.
I fucks with him too.
Good
That nigga
people.
just having a good time on the show. He don't
he don't
care.
give a fuck.
And you know when a nigga really hit something. Because he said, come on, man.
I
You
put that
acting
on my
like
son.
it. Yeah, you acting like it ain't happened, man. You gonna deny
Let
it?
me tell you something. That's
So that dick was in your mouth.
Word up.
that's a wild boy and one of the most talented people I know
Yeah.
too. Super talented.
Nah, I fucks with him. Definitely.
know.
The whole LA show, man, I fucks
Need all
with
the
him,
niggas
man.
up here because all the niggas is funny as
They
shit.
gotta
yo.
redo New York, man, because New York
They need
is
Bleak.
bad. They don't need
They
me.
need Bleak.
See, I can
They
never
need
do
Blizzle.
it.
They
because
gotta bring
when they
Jocelyn
called me,
Hernandez
I
back.
told them,
To
me,
New York?
I
I
need
mean,
$1
Atlanta.
million
I'ma see if Marcus can hook me up
because
with
you're
that.
gonna get
She
all
stopped
of
answering
this.
my text.
You know what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
life consists of this right here, being in
Yeah.
the office, like being around some very important people.
Yeah.
That's gonna need that bag too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Like me.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know they only
Love
want
it,
me on there because
hip-hop,
they want the
Florida.
whole shot.
Love and Hip Hop Orlando.
See?
That's all you.
Now
I
ain't
watch
no
them
more
all.
rappers out there.
You know, they
Man,
was
find some
they
shit.
was trying to set up a Love and Hip Hop Chicago, and I thought that would have been wild, but they
ain't
went out
gonna-
there and started setting up. They was
Wait,
like,
so
it's
how did you
damn-
end
ain't
up in the
gonna
Hollywood
work.
one? That's a good question.
I live
Answer
in
right
LA.
now.
Listen.
But I'm saying, but you were out there when they. How did you get like introduced to the show? What was the whole?
Well, you know, Love and Hip Hop is for girls, bro. Like, so it's
Yeah.
never it's very
I guess you're
rarely
right, yeah.
like unless you somebody a personality like Rockstar, where he funny as hell, he just one of them guys like that. Like,
Right.
you got to be attached to a female. So
Yeah.
so Brooke asked me would I go on there with her, like months before I actually committed to it. And I was like, absolutely not. Under no circumstances am I doing no Love and Hip Hop because I just it didn't make no sense for
Yeah.
for who I am. And then people kept calling and people kept calling me and kept trying to see if we can put because they knew we was together. And then I sat down with my team. We looked at the analytics. I'm like, damn, 10 million viewers every Monday.
Your team is smart, bro.
If-
If
listen.
opportunity to be on television, period. You take it.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
the
lie.
least smart nigga on my team. All
Well,
my
because you're the
niggas is
artist.
geniuses.
It's the decision makers around you supposed
Right.
to
I ain't gonna
elevate
lie.
you.
Love and Hip Hop is
You know?
definitely a good platform. A lot
So-
of people, you know,
Get
just
an
don't
opportunity
use
to be
it
on
the way they
television.
supposed to.
Right.
If your team told you no, there's something you got to clip everybody.
Now, and the thing about it is, like, if you're not in sales, okay, then that's fine. But if you're trying to sell some shit, why would you not go on there?
That's
yeah,
every
the
right.
day?
highest rated reality
Because I
TV
still
show.
ain't seen Nicki ass in no strip clubs yet.
Right.
She don't.
She
She,
said she
don't
own
work.
them. I
Yeah,
know,
she
but-
own
She
them.
do.
I get it.
She
I
do.
want
That's
to
And
fact.
she do.
She definitely
She own
do.
a lot of spots in Vegas.
No, I'm
you know,
sure
when
she
you in
do.
Vegas, you don't call Blizzle.
Who?
You.
Said you.
What you mean? Who? Who is a rock group, my nigga? You don't call Blizzle when you in Vegas.
The
That's
Who-
the last time I've been to Vegas.
The Who
My
is definitely
point.
a rock group.
My point exactly.
For sure.
Bro.
But
The Smoker Club called Blizzard when they in Vegas.
That's right.
Yeah, I did Smokers Club when I was like 2012. Man, a lot of people.
No, I mean Smokers Club. Like,
Now you
niggas
talking
that
about his
smoke.
crew, yeah, his crew.
Oh, okay.
The
My
niggas
crew
his
that
crew that
smoke.
smoke.
They hit
Okay.
him when they go to Vegas.
I'm
They don't
talking.
gotta
I was
hit
talking
me
about
no
the
more.
tour
It's
and
legal.
shit.
Everybody
Yeah.
can go in the store and get it.
Yeah.
7-Eleven, they good.
Man, it make like LA so wild right now, fam. Like with
listen,
this legal.
LA is
medicinal.
just different anyway. LA,
Completely.
certain cities, I always tell my wife, it's good we don't live there. We don't have no problems in our marriage, everything. We got a happy home. LA, that should have caused problems in my marriage, man. There's too many fucking thoughts out
We
there.
got to get
You
Bleak
kidding
a
me?
cameo on Love and Hip Hop
Tiara Marie
Hollywood.
doing what she doing, these people doing what they doing. Like, how the fuck can
Bleak
I
can
stay
see her
home?
and
Right,
thinking
yo,
like, yo.
Marcus, you
Hey, yo.
smart. Get a cameo on
How can
Love
I
and Hip
stay
Hop Hollywood.
home?
Invite Bleak over to your crib, have the cameras there.
Right.
That shit'll be
Shit's
lovely
crazy.
right there.
But what I was saying
I love
about
that. I love
what I
that.
was
Give you some
saying
good
about
ideas
Love and
before you
Hip Hop, like me, it's too personal, man. You know they want the money shot. Hove, that's 5 M's. You want Hove on the cameo? Send 5 to the bank. We get Hove tonight.
That's what it
Yeah,
look
and
like
they'll
right
send,
now.
they'll send the 5 M's and
Whoa.
that nigga will not clear that shit.
Yes, he will. It ain't for him. It's for me.
That'll be way more. What?
It's
Love
for me.
Hip hop appearance?
No, he got to do
5?
just see.
That's
it ain't
the
even
number,
a Love
Bleak?
and Hip Hop
That's
appearance.
Bleak's number.
That's Yo, nah, I'm gonna tell you some shit. You don't want to get to the bottom. Hove is a different beast. I had a promoter contact me, right? They wanted to give this man $4 million for one show in Hawaii and pay for the most expensive hotel, private jet, whatever he wanted. They was gonna do all that, but $4 million for one show. I hit the homie, yo, I got 4 M's.
We good.
You make this deal happen, I make X, Y, Z. That nigga told me, tell him go get some more money, man. That ain't enough. Huh? Wait a minute.
That's a
4
tough-
M's not enough. He like, nah, Bleak, fuck, I'm leaving my crib for that. I'm good.
That's a tough deal to make, man.
Huh? But I'm
I
like,
know.
wait, do it for me. I make X, Y, Z off it. Like, and you get the vacation, so fuck
Right.
it. In school, it's just a summer bonus. Nigga like, nah, I'm good. I couldn't believe it. That's why I don't call him no more.
I ain't
When
gonna
people
lie
call
to
me
you,
and be
bro.
like, yo, I want to book Hove. My answer is you can't book Hove.
You can't.
Right.
Hove book Hove. Like, no one books Hove. Unless you got, like, the Cosmo. That's the last show I could say I think somebody actually paid the big homie. The Cosmo Hotel when they opened it
Yeah,
on New Year's in
yeah,
Vegas.
yeah.
I heard that ticket was like $7.
So now you see how mad I was when he
Nah,
came to
'cause
my
Ve-
party and the shit blacked out.
The lights went off in Atlanta, right?
Vegas got us in. They always damn that
free.
double
Vegas
number.
got that money.
It's different.
You see Rel's
Vegas
luck.
is different. I had after
Vegas and
parties.
Dubai.
Yo,
I got bad luck.
Picture this
Dubai,
happening to
man,
you.
is different too.
Marcus, picture this happening to you, right? So,
Dubai just
so
hot as shit.
the show in Atlanta, Rel was all hyped up, Hove on the highway. We talked about it in the last episode. It was a power outage when he got to the club. So Rel, I'll let you tell the rest because
So he didn't come to your party?
No.
he didn't-
So I
It's a
did
great
most
story.
of the On the Run 2 after parties.
Yeah.
So I was at his crib like right before they went to Atlanta. And I'm telling him like, yo, me and Ruggs got a party. You know, he like, Ruggs is a Duce guy. I got to go check him.
Right.
I see Ruggs that night at the show. He like, yo, the big
It's
homie
on.
coming. I'm like, I knew that already. I just didn't tell you. So I leave early, go get something to eat before I go to the club. My brother called me like, yo, it's a fucking blackout. I'm like, what do you mean? He like, nigga, the whole highway is a blackout. I'm like, no fucking way. Whatever.
that's when. Yeah.
I'm like, the light's gonna come back on. He called me 15 minutes later, like, yo, Hove just showed up. I said, what do you mean? Is the lights on? He like, nah.
Nope.
He dipped. I was like, what?
That's how it be.
That's
I'm
just-
like, nigga, the night that he don't go to after party. So the
that's
night
how
we
it
go
happened.
party,
Like a ghost, he's out.
he comes.
Well, look.
He had B with him. B was with him. Meek was on the way.
You
Y'all
sick.
wasn't ready.
You
That's what
sick.
Nigga, he
So
got out the
still
car.
sick.
Yeah.
That's why when he talk about 5 industry, I'm like, yeah, nigga, we got him for free and it didn't happen.
The timing couldn't have been worse.
You are
Like he
still
literally got out
sick
the car,
about
took a
this.
picture with Ruggs. It was like
That's
next
why he didn't
time
wanna
have the
talk
lights
about
on,
it.
he did.
I'm hurt for you. That's wild.
I had to drive the knife through his heart on that one because he didn't want to talk about it
Bleak,
when I
what's-
brought it
like,
up.
so, Bleak,
It's a great story, though.
Like, you completely like you don't fuck with the rap no more at all.
I've been trying to get him to.
My G.
Hey, cause you know what's crazy? I feel like Bleak could easily be like You know how Rocco pop out every once in a while with a joint, go pick up change, and go back in?
Young Dro, that could be you, yo.
Nah, I don't want to be Young Dro.
Nah, I ain't.
Not Young Dro.
Nah.
But no,
I ain't say
Young Dro
Dro.
get a hit every time he come
No,
out.
yeah, I'm not. I don't want to be.
Rocco
But what
like
I'm
a
saying
main
is
street
like,
nigga, though.
rap to me like when we was rapping when I was coming up. It wasn't like you said. It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about gaining fans. I didn't care about fans outside of Marcy, outside of Brooklyn. I didn't care about none of that. I just wanted to be
You just told your
the
story.
best nigga coming up out of my time. Everything was called battling. So you had other artists that made you want to rhyme. Like, I ain't gonna lie. When I would hear Jada Kiss on a Clue tape or something like that, shit'd make me feel like, nah, hold on. These little niggas cannot be that fucking nice. I gotta go get my shit together. Then when you hear Jai, Little C's, all of these
They was
niggas,
going crazy.
now it's like it's no motivate. It motivate me now to get some of these artists, like to sign and give other artists opportunity.
Boom.
That's what these kids motivating me to do now. It don't motivate me to jump in and
You
be
know-
competition.
you
It's
know-
like I'm in the way.
And
Like, look at
that-
this old guy, he all in the way.
M-Dot, I'm not gonna, I hear what you saying.
You know what I mean?
I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
They don't want to hear that shit.
I'm definitely not trying to hear it. I hear you, but I'm not trying to. But I hear you though. But like, you know, these kids. First of all, if you popped out tomorrow with a joint,
Yeah, of
first
course.
First of all, the kids don't even know. They don't even know who you are. Like,
No,
like, as far as
that's
like
my point.
So if you drop the joint, first of all, and then they do the research, they be like, yo, this J man. They gonna dive in. They gonna do their research. They gonna go buy the record.
That was the killer too, being J Man. That shit, nigga.
That's
you
not
know
the
how-
killer no
You know
more.
how hard that motherfucking shadow was to even get a glimpse of sunlight in there?
Yeah.
That shit was so dark. It rained like I was in Seattle every day.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not fucking with this nigga.
Like, yo.
Cause Seattle rain a lot.
Yo, I'm telling you, that shit was dark. Like, my G, I never got the credit I deserve for putting in the work. I dropped joints, it's
You
the
was before your
battle I had to
time, though,
fight.
Bleak.
The battle I had to fight to prove myself was a little bit
You was
charged to
behind-
task,
you was-
man.
you was-
Like,
I'm gonna give you a little trivia on this one. See
You
what
was
you know.
ahead of your time though, because in this market, all you gotta keep doing is telling your story and dropping the music. I know you don't care no more, but like in this market, it's motherfuckers. You kick that, you know, yo, I'm here to put my thing down. Set up shop with cocaine now. And up niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the your digs. You feel me?
he said, do you dig?
Yeah,
I
niggas
fuck with them.
niggas gonna connect to it like, oh, because the thing is, it's the same effect like when Lil Baby get to talking, or certain young niggas get to talking, and they say that shit, you like,
It's
oh.
different though. It's different. These niggas, imagine me out here saying
You
my
scared of
drip.
auto-tune.
That too.
You scared of auto-tune.
That too.
Yeah.
And like, I'm from a different era. I can't be out here, my drip too hard. I'm dripping.
But
y'all.
it is too. Look
I'm
at
dripping.
you.
I
If y'all
ain't
see this
dripping.
nigga wedding ring right now, it's a puddle on the
Shit,
floor.
We
I ain't
recording.
dripping.
Look at this
Is
nigga.
just
Oh,
a
okay.
little bit of diamonds. I don't drip.
What you mean? That's heavy around your neck. That ain't light.
Niggas say, yo, you dripping.
Hey, yo,
That
listen.
shit my son be saying, yo, dad, let me wear the rock piece. I want to go out dripping tonight.
Yeah, big dripping.
Like, nigga, you ain't dripping.
let him
You
wear it?
shining. Of course, he can wear it.
Cause the thing
Bleak
about
used to
it,
let us wear his rock chains back in the day because we had the small ones.
you know, like I always wanted a motherfucking rock chain, just like every young nigga
true, yeah.
in America.
It's like, yeah,
who ain't want a fucking rock chain? You know what I'm saying? But cause we knew what that meant though. It wasn't about the diamonds.
Yeah, it's about
it
the
was
team.
about you a part of something
Yeah.
solid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You with the
Team.
niggas. You with the real niggas though.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Niggas from the bottom.
yeah. You
And
know.
I could definitely contest to that. Hove is all the way from the bottom, man. Niggas don't know this. This is borrowed sugar and syrup days. This
Yo, fam.
syrup sandwiches
over
and
the
shit.
years, fam. Like, first of all, at this point, come on, we talking about 20 years in. Ain't nobody said contrary to that.
Nope.
If it was something to tell, it'd have been told.
That's right.
Ain't nobody said nothing yet. Bro, you could get a record and pop out.
I'm out here.
Yeah, pop out, bro. Like,
Yo, you gonna put it out the
Culture
warehouse?
tour.
bro,
Yeah,
because
I
you know,
got
like,
you.
you know, so with the when it comes to the pen, like, you know, niggas ain't finna like do me how they did little buddy that was with Drake. You know what I'm saying? But like, like with the pen though, I could do it. We can just do an experiment, real. Let's do
I
an
used to
experiment.
experiment with raps. I'm down.
Nah,
I'm
fuck-
down to do whatever.
Nah, fuck raps, cause
Look at Ray. He like, I'm down.
You know what be fucking me up? So one of my partners, Cause I got a lot of family in the DMV, like Baltimore specifically, right?
That's what's
like
up.
Baltimore is like I'm talking about. I'm heavy there. So King Los, that's like one of my bros. You feel me? That's like my guy. Nigga rap his ass off.
Now he dope as fuck.
I be like, yo, why don't nobody care? This shit is nuts to me.
That's
This nigga
that's
like.
what I'm trying to tell you. He too nice.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
These
is,
kids don't want to hear nice. They just want to hear music.
You know his
He can make
Instagram.
like
His
music too,
Instagram
like-
CEO Memphis Bleak.
like
man.
nah, but on
He
some
interested
real
in
G
breaking
shit. Like,
barriers.
like
we old, man.
I don't want to take this. I don't want nobody to take this as disrespect or nothing like that. Like Little Pump, Smoke Perp. I fucks with all of these little
I
niggas,
love 'em.
right?
they on they shit.
But
Cause you were entertaining.
are they fucking with an Anderson .Paak?
No
Nah,
way.
he hard.
He's
You feel
incredible.
There's a difference.
Yeah, we was in the
this is what
studio.
I'm saying, no, but these dudes is doing Madison Square Garden right now.
Yeah.
Anderson .Paak still grinding on the come up.
Yo, I was in the studio
the
with him
difference,
around
like-
the time a documentary too. We was in the studio for like, I want to say that whole like, probably like 3 months straight, and everybody was coming through, just coming through. He came through. I'm like, yo, this guy's talented beyond belief. Like,
Yeah.
play instruments, like voice wild.
That's even like the homie from Shot that Kanye got. What's his name? From the Shot.
Consequence?
No.
GLC?
Rapping dude. What the fuck? He's
Light skinned nigga?
A valet?
Valet, no.
Nah, he's
Shaha the Prince.
Saha the
He from
Prince.
Atlanta.
Oh, I thought he was from the Shot.
Nah, he from Atlanta. He rap his ass off.
See
Nigga,
what I'm?
exception.
This is what I'm trying to say,
Exceptional.
my nigga. Like, see, that's the part I don't know. but
And the thing about it is, like, niggas call a hook the hook for a reason, bro.
yeah, you need it.
Put that shit at the end and reel the people in. Like,
That's right.
Kick whatever you want, kick on the verse, because if the hook's strong enough, it don't even matter.
That's not true. Cause look, some people don't even got hooks. Look at I remember when I came up, you couldn't get a record on the radio without a hook. Without the hook,
Yeah, it's
radio
different
was
now,
not
though. Yeah,
touching
it's
that
different
radio. Tell me the hook on Bobby Shmurda joint.
He don't got one.
Exactly.
But every 8 bars was a hook. Like, he wasn't rapidy through that. Every
No.
8 bars
That's
could
what
have
I
been
mean.
a hook.
But how you gonna tell a rapping nigga not to rap? That's like telling you not to be smart. That's like me telling you, yo, when you go in this interview, my G, like you can play dumb, but you're not gonna be dumb.
Hey, this a different,
Like you feel me?
I ain't
Like
gonna lie to you, Lee. Y'all niggas, this a different it's a different
Era.
no. This a different batch of Duce that's in here today. This not
yeah.
this ain't
That's a good.
I
That's a
don't
good
know where
analogy.
y'all
Those
got
the
this
tester
from.
bottles.
Yeah, this ain't the Duce from the corner store.
Nah,
Not in
nah,
my
nah.
hood. I think they be opening the bottles,
Yes,
cutting it with the
it's,
Henny.
He get it. You know, Rel and Bleak get it right from the barrel out of France.
Right out the
Yeah.
barrel.
They pour that shit. It's on tap. They got that on tap.
That's different right there.
That's why most
But you
guests
know what I'm
speak the
saying?
truth
Like,
up here.
you can't tell a rap nigga to not rap, man. That's
know-
like
No,
telling
no.
Eminem, yo, you can't,
I'ma
yo,
give you
don't
the
slow
code,
it down.
Yo, but
He can't.
But I hear the code though. Like I'm a student. I study this shit, Blake. Like let's talk about Lil Baby for example, right? You know what the nigga do? I peep the shit. The nigga just go in the studio and just rap, endless rap, right? Whatever. No. Whatever his first 8 bars is on the song or the verse, he bring that back. That's the hook. Every time. And he just be talking and like he sometimes he use strong melodies, sometimes but he be in a pocket. It's a vibe. See, these days if you a vibe,
yeah.
and that's why I said you behind, like you was ahead of your time, cause you was Bleak was a vibe nigga.
Yeah, of course.
A
I thought-
rapping ass vibe nigga, cause like you wasn't I don't even feel like you were over rapping niggas.
Nah.
Like you was a vibe. Like
They don't give me my props.
That
I was
would've went
smoking
today.
niggas' boots though, but they don't give me my props.
I was writing all the
You know, I was
shit.
out here smoking niggas. They don't give me my props.
If you watch the,
You know, I just heard them talking about the Dynasty album. They talking about, yeah, Jay intro. Nigga, what about Holla? I murked Jay on that album.
yo, what about
Ooh, you might want to censor that. Censor that podcast.
That shit's definitely making the blogs.
You know what I'm
Memphis
saying?
Bleak and Jay-Z has
Nope.
beef.
Yeah, I murked
Censorship.
Jay on that album.
one of my favorite
Jokes.
producers, one of my favorite hip hop producers of all time, and I work with him a lot. is my nigga Bink, right?
Oh, nah, Bink my
The
G.
you, him and her joint?
Yeah, Bink my G.
You ain't gassed that bitch down?
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody
Yo,
gassed
I
up.
smoke niggas' boots on that. They
Yeah.
don't give me my props.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know,
Hope, no.
you know, it's crazy. I knew Bink before I knew you.
Hey, yo, stir some shit up in this.
I am 100%.
We got
I'm
to
about
make
to
the
go on
headlines.
text right now.
Yeah,
We
man.
just-
Bleak talking crazy. You
we
gotta
just,
come. You
I'm
gotta
about-
come on the podcast.
I'm about to put it on.
Yeah,
I'm about to put it
word.
on my IG. Hey, yo, this nigga Bleak
Word.
said.
Smoke
Bink.
niggas' boots on that album,
Nah,
man.
you went crazy.
Last week
That's
was
why
the,
they left me off certain songs.
Last week was the anniversary of the rock album.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
real-
last
real-
week.
No,
That
but
was this week.
this is gonna air next week. So, come on, man.
Oh, I see what you did.
We don't do
there.
that. Everybody know when
No,
we
no,
record
no. I
it.
see what
I
I see
do
what
that.
You new to this. You
I
new
saw
to
what
this.
I saw what
eyes.
happened right there.
That's-
Yeah,
it's
we
the
don't do that no more.
whatever.
We tried it.
It's the anniversary, man. 20 years, right?
But you know,
Or 18 years,
You
something
know,
like that, yeah.
you was talking about A1 earlier. Yo, that
He
nigga
produced, right?
No. Let me tell you something. That nigga's freakishly like weird talented, fam. Like he. So
All producers is crazy though. Just so you know.
Bink,
Yeah,
Bink,
but
Bink
like-
I know him Bink before I know him Bleak. He lived in
Bink?
in
Yeah.
Jersey by
Oh,
me
yeah,
growing
yeah,
up.
yeah.
He's from Virginia,
But
but
all
I known him
producers are
forever.
crazy.
He's a
Yeah,
genius.
yeah.
Let's clear that up.
but it's levels to him though.
That's why I even look at my son when he tell me, "Yeah, I produce now."
Yeah, okay.
son, you crazy now.
Off top.
So right, you
It
crazy
takes a certain
now.
level of like attention to weird shit
Yes,
to
they
even.
hear these sounds and be able to put it together.
I
and
could
make
never
all the-
produce.
Me
That-
neither, and I tried. I remember the day when I was like, man, I'm tired of calling niggas for beats. I'm gonna try this shit myself. But all the equipment had Just and Guru in my crib setting up everything. I gave all that shit to my son.
Shit
I
stunk,
don't like
huh?
none of it. None,
You
every
stunk,
piece
you
of it.
stunk it up, Bleak?
Stunk it up. I couldn't get past the I don't even know what it's called. The time code on the MPC where you gotta make the drum pad into
Oh
the
yeah,
ticket.
yeah.
I'm stuck right there.
I ain't
Done.
gonna lie. I tried to make like some Fruity Loop shit, stunk the whole room up.
Yeah.
Terrible. Ass. Like, all right, you know. And the thing is, like, my pops told me, I mean, I was like 15 years old, right? Old man tell me, he say, Marcus, I don't give a fuck what you do, but you better be one of the best at it. He said, this the wildest shit ever, my nigga. And I thank God for my father. I'm solid because my daddy's solid. You know, being solid not innate. Like,
That's
you're
right.
not born with it. Somebody got to teach you
That's
that
right.
shit. Because
That's
you born selfish, which when you get older, just turn out to being goofy. You know what I'm saying? But old man tell me, he say, I don't care what you do, as long as you one of the best at it. And
That's right.
he said, I don't care if you sell dope. I don't care if you rob banks. He said, I'm gonna tell you this: if you get jammed up, you're not good at it.
That's right.
He said, I'm gonna bail you out one time. He said, all that putting your house up shit. He said, I ain't with none of that. He said, you get jammed up on some goofies, I'll come get you once. He said, I'll never come get you again. We got to understand
That's
it?
real shit.
I said, cool. I get out there. I didn't even need to get jammed up. I get out there trying to do my little thing. Just realize, I'm like, yo, you just not good at this. You losing money, you losing packs. I'm like, man,
That's how I felt about being a stick-up kid.
yeah.
That wasn't for me. Selling drugs was easy.
Yeah.
Hitting somebody in the head and having to draw all of that blood for this little bit of money. Listen, wrap this shit up. I quit.
Yeah.
Y'all
But-
niggas keep
but-
all the money.
but even-
let's take homie to the hospital.
But even hustling, no, you gotta understand. Like, I can understand how a motherfucker could go from, you know, selling this little weed or selling this little crack to selling whatever. Because
Yeah.
sales is sales. It don't matter what you
That's
sell.
right.
It takes
That's
a certain level of you know, mental and intestinal fortitude to even be able to wrap your mind around just the
Handling
organization.
business, yeah.
I'm not for none of that, nigga. I was at Foot Action on 87th Street on the south side of Chicago, nigga, selling these motherfucking shoes because I'm like, yo, fam, this shit just don't make a whole lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
Now, writing came easy.
Yeah, no.
Before I got expelled, I had the #1 senior essay in the district.
That's
Just
what's up.
about it ain't no raps, just write. Just you want to tell a story? I got a story.
Rapping came to me on some different shit, man. I don't think I ever told niggas why I started rapping.
Say it while I'm here,
Like,
Bleak.
word.
Yeah,
Say that
Like,
shit.
yo.
Say that shit while
Marcus
I'm here.
interviewing
Right, give us an
Bleak.
exclusive.
Marcus interviewing Bleak right
Nah,
now.
I was in.
We like
It
this.
was.
Yeah.
This was.
Bring
this
me
was
back.
many
We started-
years ago.
I'll do this
because
like monthly.
this was before junior high school. I want to say this was elementary.
Fifth
school.
grade, fourth
Yeah,
grade.
fifth grade.
Yeah.
And I remember being in the lunchroom and one of my homies from my projects named Judu I know he gonna be like, yeah, Bleak, put me on. Judo was super nice. And I remember him rhyming in the lunchroom all the time, and there used to be a bunch of chicks at his table.
Yeah.
And I used to be like, damn, whatever homie doing, I gotta do that. Because
Yeah.
I want the shorties at my table too.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So I gotta go to the projects and figure this out when I get home tonight. We gonna learn this
I need
shit.
that love.
I need all that love.
Yeah.
So it was a girl in my projects named Kia. You know, Joey's sister. Kia was nice, super nice, and she was on the low. So one day I went to her and I'm like, yo, Kia, I ain't gonna front. How you make a rhyme? She's like, yo, you want to learn how to rap? So I sat in her crib. She put me on a little rap.
Oh, you mentioned you're super nice rapping.
Super nice rapping.
No,
super nice rapping.
Ralph
So
forgot
she
about
gave
the
me the
music.
1-2s on like basically how to write a bar. Like this is one bar. You know you can keep it going. So then ABC comes out with a record called Aisha. And it was a freak in my hood named Aisha. And I thought they were talking about her. And I'm like, why they like Aisha like that? Everybody killing it. They bugging. They ain't know Aisha was getting smutted out.
Right? Another bad creation.
So I'm like, I'm going to write the real verse to how Aisha's supposed to go. And that's what started my rapping.
Oh, because y'all don't even know Aisha like that. I know Aisha.
Y'all don't really know her. I'm going to put y'all little niggas on. Y'all bugging.
Yo, why?
Whoa, see, at your high school was Aisha. At mine it was Becky.
Becky.
Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
Another bad
ABC, BBD.
Hey, yo, you know, we,
That's
ABC,
exactly what did
BBD.
it, my
Yeah.
G.
East Coast
ABC
family.
was
you
like,
sharp.
I know music, man. I'm a fan. I
No,
bought that.
No, you
I
sharp.
made
He's
that
not
album.
involved.
You
I'm a
sharp.
fan. ABC,
But
BBD.
that's what did it. That's
the
what
East
let me
Coast
know, wait.
family.
It's bigger than the lunchroom. These niggas on TV doing this shit. Hold on.
I started rapping when I was right around the same. I was 12 years old when I wrote my first rap. There was a nigga named Chavis Russell. Since we giving, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A nigga named True That in my
That's
neighborhood.
dope.
Yeah, nigga just like, oh, you want rap, nigga? Just you gotta kick it like this, kick it like that. I got to write my first little rap, and you know the thing about it is like motherfuckers don't be like great at everything. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like,
That's
I
why
was
they
nobody
stay in
ever
your
told
lane.
Start off great.
nobody.
No one.
But that's not even what I'm saying. What I'm saying, nobody ever told me I was good at shit. I hoop. Wasn't good enough. Jump ain't falling. Like you ain't sliding your feet. Marcus, like what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like grades wasn't good enough to be on this. So I started rapping and niggas like, yo, you nice. I said, I'm nice. You think I'm gonna let this go?
Yeah, you found your lane.
right.
You found your lane.
My parents, they don't want me to rap.
That's always
that's
that's
what's up.
always I go. Mom Duke's thing. I wasn't even allowed to hang with Jay and them.
Right.
I used to get put on punishment because remember they was back then. He wasn't Jay-Z. He was the nigga in the hood. He was dope boy Sean Carter.
Yeah.
So it was like you hanging with who? Get your ass in this motherfucking house.
Let me
boy.
explain
Fuck
to you
is
about
doing?
Bleak's mom, Val.
Like
She will take
Shout
you
out
out.
to the OG.
She will take you out, Marcus. Like you don't
nigga,
want that.
You
I believe
hanging
that.
with who?
You don't
like,
want- you don't want a
bugging.
piece of
Get
that.
your little ass in this motherfucking house. But she ain't understand that niggas like Hov was different. Like, you know how you idolize people on TV, like Michael Jordan. These kids now today want to be LeBron, Kevin Durant. They see like Kevin Hart, all of these people like that. Me, I ain't never had to do that. The nigga on the 5th floor in my building was all the inspiration I needed.
Yeah.
When I looked out my window and seen brand new cars that was never even heard of, was
Damn,
like,
you ain't
wait a
telling no
minute.
lie.
Like, what the fuck? Then you go in his crib, got water beds and air conditioner, and I got a fan. Like, wait, what this nigga doing that he
Right.
got all of this and I don't? I gotta hang with these guys.
You ain't saying no lie.
So I was around Hov and them since, nigga, 10, 11 years old. I remember days I didn't give me $100, be like, yo, go to the store, give me a Pepsi, keep the change. I have $98 in my
them days,
pocket.
too.
Word.
That's
I remember those days too.
Super up.
up, nigga.
Super up.
Crazy.
Super up.
What happened to those times?
I don't know,
Everything
right?
happened. Niggas
You know,
got all the real niggas went to
He
jail.
can still send me to the store. I could go get the Gucci loafers. He could give me 5,000, tell me keep the change.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll go to the store. Shit.
Feel
nigga.
me?
But you know what's crazy is I definitely experienced that, like growing up, right? So I used to run around with, so everybody know Bishop Don Juan.
Yeah.
But it's a nigga named Minister Seymour that was heavy back in Chicago. He like Don Juan with a green, Minister Seymour with a purple. So
Yeah.
between him and nigga named JoJo Capone.
JoJo, my G,
I know
man.
JoJo.
Come on, man.
Now let me tell you something.
JoJo's the homie.
So on my side of things, I used to see, cause he like a southeast side nigga, you know what I'm saying? And for years, man, like I'm talking about right around my coming to age, 16, 17, you see this nigga flying through the city. He got the hitches with him. He got the cars. He got the motherfucking joy. You like, man, what am I doing wrong?
That's right.
And I remember the first time. This is after I had been back out in Cali. All-Star Weekend was in Vegas, and I see this nigga. I'm like, yo, that's Jojo Capone. I know him from the crib. And I'm sitting back with my man. I'm just watching this nigga got bitches. This nigga got a motherfucking some motherfucking Coogee I hadn't even seen yet. You know what I'm saying? With like some all type of leather on. I'm like, yo, this nigga's the man. And it's crazy because like when I got older, I had the opportunity to like
link with him.
Yeah, and it's like we like family now.
Yeah,
but like that's one nigga. Matter of fact, I never. It's your fault. It's his fault. Jojo, if you listen, it's your fault. You want it. It's definitely one. Like definitely like, cause like we ain't look at like in our environment.
You ain't look at TV. No.
It wasn't no.
There's a nigga right there on your block who looked exactly like you, but just had everything you didn't even know existed.
You see Derrick Rose go for the 50 last night?
Oh yeah, I just told him that. Yeah,
you can't go to Chicago and tell nobody that's not Michael Jordan.
Man, because he's from the bottom.
He come from the shit.
That's
though.
Right.
That nigga from
Englewood. I'm a huge basketball fan, right? So he was in tears.
Yeah.
After the game.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you have been?
My man, I never scored 50 in my life. I'd be jerking
so
off on the court.
So you'd have been crying over 20 points.
50 on the court. I said if I scored 50
in the game, off on the court.
If I scored 50 in the game, I'll put my pants on and jerk off on the court.
White people be tripping, yo.
I was a point guard. Listen, Marcus, hold on, Marcus. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
No, he mean literally.
Let me explain to that. He don't play basketball.
I did play basketball.
He's a great rhymer, great rapper.
I did play basketball. What are you talking about?
I'll bust your ass in basketball.
Yeah,
you left that part out.
Okay, put it on camera. I'll beat him and him. Give him 9.
We gonna play ball right after.
Word up.
Are you dead serious?
I'm 115% serious.
I'd love to go to the gym. I love to get that on camera.
But I balled my whole life.
You can't do that.
Hold on. Okay, I'm not
matter
talking about
what
you. I don't know you.
No, I'm you ball.
I will bust his ass and his ass.
So let's go to the gym.
Give him 9 and play to 10 and bust both their
asses. So let's go to the gym.
That's how
shit out you niggas right
Okay,
now.
because that's like me saying I can rap.
Listening to this guy.
That's like you said earlier. What are you good at, right? I can't rap. I don't know music.
You can't play ball either.
No, he good at lying.
Shut the fuck up.
I played 4 years in college.
25 years
ago,
my
nigga.
Church.
Where you play?
25 years ago, you was red shirt for 2 years.
Where did I play? I played at Sacred Heart University in Fairfield, Connecticut.
I'm familiar. Sacred Heart.
So
you started
because you got a Sacred Heart. That's why.
I played 4 years in college, Division I. It paid for my education.
You're a
buy
bum.
And buy.
So why was you selling weed on campus?
High school. Just blew up my whole shit to make money because I'll tell
you
you why. Let me tell you why.
Why you need to make money? Ain't you related to the Godfather?
The NCAA don't pay. That's why I had to do what I had to do to make money.
You wasn't in the NCAA.
I
wasn't their cousin.
I played Division I
cousin league.
Hold up. Rewind. I played Division I basketball.
Bleak is more mature than me.
That's like me saying
I'm not going for any of that.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Look, you want to know what it is?
On the court.
On the court.
They black. They think they good, right? That's what
I played.
I know some white boys that bust ass.
You're a good A&R.
There's a white dude named White Chocolate.
Stop it.
That's just not you.
Stop
it. Filthy.
Yeah, it's just not him. You just call
You're
white.
just Kuzo the lawyer.
You just call white
Don't make it a race thing. I will bust your ass and your ass.
So let's go play.
Okay.
You never seen none of us play.
He never seen me play nothing. No.
They're nobodies in sports. They're great music guys.
I'm nobody in sports.
I'm a sports guy, man.
Don't matter if you watch
Marcus.
sports, you bet on sports. It don't matter.
Right, just because you bet and you get lucky does not mean you can play.
I don't think you ever...
Your best high school in Illinois, Simon Gratz. What is it called?
Did you ever dribble a basketball in the snow?
I know Simeon. I know
Simeon. There you go. I'm saying Simon because I'm a New York guy.
You ever play basketball in the crate?
You don't know about that.
Did you ever play basketball in the snow?
No.
With Chuck's on.
You never played basketball in the snow.
You ever played on the crate?
I was playing.
Did you ever dribble in the slush,
nigga? Let me answer the question. Because when it snowed out, Marcus, I played football. I'm a 3-sport
athlete. You probably never even played basketball outside. Now you play football.
Now you play football.
In high school, I played 3 sports.
Them saucy extracts is getting to you, bro.
All I know is where'd you play in college?
I'm gonna tell you.
I didn't play college.
Exactly. Where'd you play in college?
I
went to college.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
some real shit.
I'm looking at the conviction when you talking, and I'm not sure where you live, but like.
I'm Jersey, right here.
In the suburbs of Jersey.
Some of the best basketball in the world, right here.
I believe that he was good in
Riverside
his area.
Church.
In his area.
Yeah. It's different when you come to the
motherfucker.
When you come to the metropolitan area.
His area is
born and
not
raised.
even really on the map.
Sacred Heart.
Born and raised 8 miles.
Is a fairly decent school though.
Hold on.
But he ain't got no stats on there. Can we pull up your stats?
Hold on.
He probably got
Division
Stephen
one, we
A.
could
Smith
definitely pull you
stats.
up.
2
My-
points.
First of all,
He
number
probably
one,
got Stephen
number
A.
one,
Smith stats.
number one.
2
When
I'm
I
about,
points.
to pull up, I'm about to pull you up.
pull me up what you want.
No way.
Number one.
Thomas Puzo. Fuck out of here.
Number one.
You not going real?
Huh?
You not
I
going
believe
for it?
Hell no.
How does it make you feel when he tell you
Where's
can
my
beat the shit
degree
out you on the
from?
court?
Google it.
You from Oradell?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, real.
This shit don't say. I hope this not you.
First of all, the fact that you can Google him and he
That's
who?
him. Yeah, that's him.
That's respect.
Hold
You
on,
got,
hold
listen,
on.
let's,
Number
one.
no, let's
that was
stop.
my
Listen,
man.
That's-
real.
They say you poor.
That picture's
they
with
say
you.
you bankrupt, bro.
Yeah.
Yo,
Okay.
we got.
Don't that
Are
say
they
bankrupt
talking about
now?
hoop though? Are they talking about hoop?
No.
Listen,
Okay.
listen.
About his
Listen.
reputation
I grew up 8 miles from the GW Bridge.
Damn,
It's
we
one of the
gotta
best
get your
basketball
reputation
in the world.
score.
I played basketball at Riverside
This
Church
your
in Harlem.
address? I don't want to say it on air.
Why are you gonna put me on like that?
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
That's why I
you.
didn't say it on air. You
Yeah, they
dickhead.
got
I ain't
shit
gonna
up
lie.
on
You
you.
need to get that figured out though. They
Yeah.
shouldn't be able
Listen,
to pull
I'm
that
41 years old.
up. No, I'm just saying you gotta tell them
In
to get that.
1995, I played in college
What school
basketball.
you went to?
Sacred Heart in Fairfield.
All
bro.
your fans is dead. I told you that earlier. The guys who went
My
to the
man.
game, watched you play, they ain't here no more.
My man, all I know is I can tell you this.
Fuck, niggas
College
having heart
paid-
attacks at 20.
paid for
Sacred
my
Heart
education.
University?
Fuzo's
In
getting
Fairfield,
he's
Connecticut.
getting upset.
Yeah, he's mad. He's very
I'm just gonna
upset.
tell you, it
He's
paid for my
frustrated.
education.
He's frustrated right now.
Little pink boy.
I'm ready to take it out on the court with them. We get outside.
No, because
we go to
you
Dykeman. We
feel
go to
that they-
Oh,
Dykeman.
you
we
went there
ball
for
out.
nursing?
We ball out.
You
You
went
went
there
to
for
school for
nursing?
nursing?
That's the first thing that popped up.
My father's in hospital administration, so yeah. we get
Dominic
that.
Puzo, that's
First-
you?
No, Dominique Wilkins. You mean number
No,
21?
Puzo, motherfucker. Not
trying
Wilkins.
to
No,
play
he
me,
Thomas
bro.
Puzo.
They
the
definitely
guy you
going
pulled
for
Trying
up
to
the
play
pink
me, but
shirt.
the thing is
for it.
this.
Yo, I typed in Thomas
the-
Puzo,
the-
Sacred Heart
the-
University. Ain't nothing
The
popped
thing
up.
is this. The thing is this. The thing
Hey,
is this.
yo.
College paid for my fucking education. That's it.
Yeah.
So
Did it pay for
college
shit for
paid
you or for
you
you?
to hang with a drug dealing rapper.
Because you
Well,
need.
actually,
you
Magic
need,
Johnson paid for me to go to school.
See, that's better than your nigga.
Scholarship.
Wait, what school did you go to?
See?
You play ball?
Now you want to
Huh?
do.
You play
now
ball?
I
Hold
played
on,
high
hold
school
on.
and middle school. I ain't playing
Now-
college.
Okay, yeah.
I was focused on
Okay.
school.
I'm gonna send you videos, bro.
All right.
I grew up 8 miles.
First
from
of all, all
Harlem,
y'all look alike, so I'm not gonna know it's
bro.
you.
Marcus, I do my talking on the court. Let them Google.
So
this,
let's go
that.
play.
College basketball paid for my education.
Yo,
Period.
Y'all
let's
do,
go
can y'all
play.
do me a favor? Don't do this without me being there.
No, I know,
Nah,
man.
this-
We gonna
this goes
strike
on.
this
We're gonna do it in
nigga.
This
Cali
goes
at
on
that.
every
I
podcast.
want to see.
I
And,
get
by the
challenged.
way, I won't go on record. I need to come back. I gotta come back and fuck with y'all.
You want to come back?
Definitely, my nigga,
Come back. We'll do a
anytime,
2-on-2.
You know,
Marcus
call-
and me
listen,
versus you in the league. We'll see who wins.
Listen, call me.
We'll do a 2-on-2
call me-
because
call me
Rella
dumb.
big dude. He think he's good at
I didn't know
basketball.
at the
I'm
Duce
actually really
podcast, y'all niggas is really drinking Duce and going.
Yeah,
I thought it
talking
was
shit.
I thought it was like the brand's podcast.
No,
Hey,
you
you
know
know
it
what?
has nothing to do with the
No,
brand.
Just be talking shit,
no.
man.
We
this
started
is
the
something having
podcast
fun.
and we
This
used
is
to do it on
live.
Friday.
Yo.
So
And I ain't
So
have
you know how
nothing
it
to do
did?
with it.
So Do Say Friday is something that whole started at the office.
Yeah.
So every Friday at like 5:30, the whole company would get together and drink and just take.
Is
the
that
edge
happening
off of the
tomorrow?
week.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
I need to pull back up.
So pull back up.
Yeah.
So, then when I had the idea to do a podcast, I'm like, why not brand Duce? And I was just like, yo, Duce Friday podcast, and that's how it started.
And then I just
and then
came
he
and
was a
took it
guest on
over.
the second episode. Then he called the next day like, yo, I need to be a part of this shit.
Just took it over. Now it's my
I need to be a
podcast.
part of this shit.
Oh shit.
That's what makes it interesting, though. You got to keep it 100%. We argue like this behind the scenes.
He
There's
can
no-
kick off after
there's
this
no
episode because
script.
he been lying this whole show.
Nah, I fuck with it.
We'll see when we get on the court
This
what's up.
podcast
See when we
is
get on the
like
court
it's
what's up.
it's well balanced though. It's a well balanced podcast.
Yeah, because you
know
got
what I'm saying?
athletes and musicians.
Why would you
You
take
got
musicians
white
that think
boys
they
and black
athletes.
niggas.
Why would
That's
you-
why it works.
Why would you do that?
Because
You're not an
they
athlete.
You can't say you're an
musicians,
athlete,
I'm
just say
athlete.
I'm out of shape.
I'm
Yeah.
41, my G.
What
like,
the fuck that
but
means?
I'm-
So
This
maybe-
nigga's
maybe
50
you-
that look like they 22.
Okay. The bottom line is
You look like you 53.
musician, athlete. Stay in
I'm
your
not a
lane.
musician.
We talked about everyone knows what they're good at, right? They think they're good
I
at
played
something
ball
they're
before I
not
was
good
in the
at.
music industry.
Memphis Bleak cannot play basketball. Rel Carter cannot play basketball.
You on
come
record
He
with
was
play
that?
good in
me.
high school.
So play.
Y'all should put see when I get
All
into-
you doing is talking.
when I'm
I'm
gonna
saying
say like
let
this,
him play.
you gotta
I
put
said
money
we're
up.
That's what I'm
gonna
saying.
do
I
a
want to fuck your
podcast.
life up. You talking to me
We're
like
gonna do a
that.
podcast.
Matter of
So
fact,
when we battle,
I got
we
a great
battle
idea.
everything.
I got
Yeah.
a great idea.
I
We're gonna
battle
do.
this nigga
We're
in
gonna do a
plane
podcast at
making. We can
Dykeman.
make paper plane.
You can't beat me.
Drawing. Hot
I
scotch,
respect the
nigga.
talk
Fuck,
and the
you can't
competition.
beat me.
When
Ain't
you
nothing
come-
that goes
we
with
get Marcus back, we're
athleticism.
He's
gonna
still
Like,
here. What do you mean? He said
No,
he's gonna be
the
here
next
tomorrow.
episode we're gonna do it on a court. Dykeman,
We could go to
some
a
real
court.
shit. shit.
Because you want to be a thot.
And then you're going to get embarrassed.
So it's a fucking gym across the street.
Then you're going to get embarrassed.
You gotta go to Dykeman.
You're going to get embarrassed.
From uptown.
I never been to Dykeman. I won't go to Dykeman.
Me saying I could rap.
I heard the girls run.
No. Stay in your lane.
Oh, you talk about just Dykeman in general. He talk about the court, but you just talk about the women in Dykeman.
No, I never been to the court either.
Yeah, fuck the court.
That's what makes it special.
That's a summertime
That's
thing.
what makes it
Dykeman
special.
is a spot you gotta breeze through. Even if you're going to get something to eat, you want to go buy some sneakers.
Yeah.
My favorite street in
Gotta
New York.
slide through Dykeman.
You gotta slide through. You cool. Don't let nobody tell you, yo, this ain't 88.
Right.
Things unchanged.
Right,
Unless
Puzo
you
goes
fucking
there,
with
so you know
somebody
things
money.
change.
You know what it is, man? They tell me I'm living in my high school glory, but the thing
Right.
is this: 95, I was hot.
But I ain't
95, you was in high school?
Yeah, that's when I
God
graduated.
damn, man.
You graduated high school in
You
05?
graduated high school in 95?
95.
That's I'm trying
Damn,
to tell
you
you,
got
I'm
left
an
back if
old
you
school.
old ass.
This guy
You
will
aged
bust my ass now
badly.
because he's 20 years younger than me.
I'm
Stop
not,
it.
10 years.
Or whatever. It
cool,
feel like
though.
20, but the thing is, I'm
'Cause you old,
41,
'cause you
my
look
G. I'm older
old.
than Bleak. Look, he's just in this podcast to disrespect me, dog.
You started with me.
The thing is this.
Yo, what the fuck going on in
The thing is
here?
this, Marcus. We're gonna get on the court. We're gonna.
Man, Joe,
we had an
look,
idea
He's
though.
the
to do
token
the
white
podcast.
guy. We had another token white guy, but he left us
quit.
to go hang out
It's
with
like
With
Rosenberg.
McGregor.
He went to go hang out with
Heisenberg.
McGregor.
Oh,
So-
what? High 97?
Yo,
Yeah,
but
it's
listen,
like that.
a
I
nigga
wish.
quit. Our old partner, this is my man Brian. I fucks with him. He went to work with McGregor because they got a new liquor out, right? And I told him, yo, how about your man get fucked up? He like, what? He ain't gonna get
He got
fucked
his
up.
ass
And he
whooped.
got fucked
Nah,
up.
he got. No, let me tell you something. He didn't get around.
No, he
Hey,
got-
buddy got the shit beat
Yo,
out of him.
What? And it's like I told this nigga, so I know he thinking I probably jinxed it.
Khabib,
or I was
nobody's
hating.
even come close to
But
Khabib.
I wasn't
though.
hating.
Yo,
I just know.
And the funny part
Nah,
is, soon as
Khabib
he
never
lost,
lost.
this nigga Bleak, I was in the club. This nigga in Atlanta, this nigga Bleak texted me like, yo,
I told
but you ain't the only one.
Yo, I told you.
Dave from Phoenix hit me like, yo, Brian gonna be back at 14-11. So I text Hove like, yo, I hope y'all still got a job for him. Hove called me like, what you talking about? I'm like, you ain't know Brian went to go work for McGregor? He was like, that's who he left for? He like, that nigga got his ass whooped. I'm like,
Yo, bro, let me ask
Yeah.
you. Yo, you know what's crazy? Like I like bets, right? But I like smart bets, like shit that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Why? How you think you gonna beat a nigga who's never lost a round
And 20
in a
years
fight?
younger than you.
He never lost a round.
Let me ask you this question.
same way Puzo think he gonna win this basketball game.
If I know,
Can
you're
get
gonna,
fucking
if
teeth
I know
out.
you're gonna whoop my ass, like I'll whoop their ass in basketball when we play. Would you? If you give me 30 million, if I give Bleak 30 million, he gonna take 30 million and watch me whoop his ass.
It's not gonna happen. You just gonna lose
That's
your
why.
30
That's why
million
McGregor
and
took.
be mad.
Puzo, if you give me
he
30
made
million to play
30
you on ball, I
million.
promise
Puzo.
you you're not scoring one.
Yo, McGregor,
mean,
McGregor
that's-
not hurting for
that's a
no
bad
money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He up. Floyd gave him the bag. Like,
He helped Khabib get
But
that
the thing
bag
is
with
this,
this.
yeah,
fight
it
is
was a
like-
big fight
Yeah.
for Khabib.
I think
It was a
Khabib
bad.
beat that ass.
Let me
Right.
ask you, here's a good analogy now. Now Khabib's camp, would he fight Mayweather for fucking 50 million?
He'll get
Knowing he's
whooped.
gonna lose in the boxing.
Yeah,
'cause
well, you
'cause
can't
it's not
wrestle.
MMA.
He's a
Right,
ground
right.
guy.
So let's
he
keep
gonna
it
get you on
real.
the ground
He'll
and
get
score.
his ass whooped.
He a ground guy.
But would
he
you- okay,
hit
I
fucking
agree with
McGregor
you.
with a nice right
Hold
hand.
on.
Oh, when he stood up?
Yeah, that put
Hold on,
his
in
ass
a,
to
in
a
a,
ground
in a
guy.
boxing match, Mayweather versus Khabib. Mayweather will
could kill that
destroy
man.
him.
That's what I just
So,
said.
but okay, so you think if I work for Khabib's camp, I could give him 50 million or 30 million
I'm
to
taking
be in
it.
that. You're gonna take it,
I'm
right?
taking
So
to get my ass
that's why
whooped.
McGregor took the fight.
I'm taking 30
against
million to
Khabib.
get my
I
ass
just
But,
answered the
but
question.
Mayweather is
I just
not
answered the question
Khabib
for the
though.
fans.
No, but
I'm
Mayweather,
going down
He
first
took
round.
that money.
Mayweather not Khabib.
$30
though,
million.
Pat. Yo,
First
Joe.
2 minutes, I'm out.
You gonna
I'm
throw,
going down.
throw the fight?
But I just
money,
answered
man.
your question.
Huh?
Is my
With money, man?
For 30 million?
Yeah.
What?
You
Nigga,
gonna just
I ain't
go
gonna
there?
lie.
the first punch, I'm like, yup.
But maybe.
I ain't gonna lie. I want them to bring me back. I'm gonna go as long as I can. He gonna knock me out for real.
Yeah,
Also-
that's what I'm
also-
saying. I'm
also-
fighting.
Yeah.
Also,
Have
You
fun.
know
I'm not
Mayweather,
going to sleep with no money,
and
mate.
it ain't like he ain't gonna beat you up to a pole. He give you a couple jabs and dance around. I could take a few of those.
Yeah,
No, have fun.
right.
Whoa.
I ain't got time. I'm
I'm
about to
not-
go gamble.
I need
I'm not
another
laying-
fight.
I'm not laying down for no money,
McGregor's a champ. So in his heart, he obviously thought he could
I
win
don't
that
believe
fight.
your sports talk no more because you just told us you could beat us. And, like, I really felt disrespected.
I just know what the facts are. You stick to your music. I stick to
Oh,
sports.
I know you think you are. What's the dude name from Utah?
That's what the facts
little
are.
old white dude that got the jumper.
See how
John
you
Stockton?
see how
No.
you respect
What I
that?
say? Oh, right now.
Ingles.
Let me tell you something, Marcus.
Ingles,
What's
what's his
racist
name?
about this, right? When they see
Joe.
me, right, they
That's who
got
you
to
think
relate
you
me
are.
to a white guy, another white guy. They can't relate me to
What, we
like
gonna relate you to a black guy?
like a Raymond Felton or
he
somebody.
went
Right?
21.
Oh, you want to
It's
be
gotta
Raymond
Bobby Hurley
Felton?
or John Stockton because they see that's racist.
You want to be Raymond Felton?
You can never compare
didn't
me.
even say the white
Carolina?
good.
Compare me to. I'm saying you compare me to a white guy.
Because you're white.
Yes.
I'm not gonna compare you to a
Your-
black
your
guy. You
style
want to
doesn't have a color.
call you Allen Iverson?
This
Yo.
is the problem.
I ain't
Style
gonna
doesn't
lie.
have a
You
color.
actually Tyronn
Huh?
Lue.
Jason Williams, right? The point guard.
Yeah.
The white Jason Williams. You always talk about
Not
this.
the one that
How
did
was
the
his
killing?
style?
Yo.
Was his style
Not
white
the
or
limo-
black?
Not
But
the
listen-
limo
What's your
driver
style?
killer.
Would you
No,
call
but-
his style
No,
black?
That's
No,
why it was called
but
white
listen, though.
chocolate.
Racist.
Hold on,
You're
but-
just white.
White.
But listen though,
White.
it
You're
was
just white.
It's been two of them.
Racism.
No,
If I'm
listen.
white, I can't
Yeah,
ball.
Jason Williams. Hold
it-
on, stop.
Listen. If you think about it,
And three of them we talked about.
no, it's
No,
been,
he's not talking
nah.
about Jason Williams.
You
He's
got
talking
Jay. What I'm saying? No, I am. I'm saying it's been 3 white boys with that type of game.
No, he said it's 3 Jason Williams, but you.
Oh no.
Same
You-
thing.
I'm saying you got Jason Williams, you got Pistol Pete,
Maravich.
and it's
right?
bleak for like
Bleak.
no pun intended. It's cold for anybody. It's bleak for anybody else. Any of them
Nah,
other
you
white
are
boys.
Mike Bibby.
Nah, Jason Kidd is up there too.
You are
got a
Mike
white
Bibby.
Let me tell you something, Marcus.
Jason Kidd a
last
white-
Not a-
episode.
nah.
Last
Jason
episode,
Kidd ain't white.
He's a nigga.
He half white.
Hold on a second.
okay.
Hold on a
The
second.
second you get cut with the
Hold on
blood,
a
it get
second.
Yeah,
different.
it's
Hold on a
different. You
second.
cut.
Yo, you really
ain't
thought
The
that
word
nigga
is,
white?
I believe the
Yeah.
word is
No.
mulatto.
He ain't
I believe
100%
Yo, you
I believe the
not
proper
even
word is
watching.
mulatto for that.
Mulatto.
mulatto.
Yeah. That means like
But you're
half
not mulatto,
black,
you're
half
just white.
I'm Sicilian. I'm blacker
Nah,
than you.
you got to give Bird
Stop
that.
it.
Bird
Stop it.
100% white.
You?
Now
gotta
you
put Bird.
Sicilian.
No,
First, you
no.
We're gonna talk after the
hit
show.
you
No,
up with
one
the
of my
Godfather?
one of my best friends is Sicilian.
His uncle
He's
wrote
darker
The
though. He
Godfather.
look
But
like
never
Hispanic.
met that uncle.
Right. So you can't claim somebody you never met.
Hold on.
Y'all niggas crazy.
What I'm saying is this: when you compare me, when you have to compare me to nothing but a white guy, that's racist.
All right, you Mike Bibby.
That's my point. I got to be John Stockton.
Mike Bibby.
Why I can't be Derrick Rose, bro?
Because you
Can't
can.
never be Derrick Rose.
You don't like.
Why I can't be
because
Derrick Rose?
It's a,
I gotta be Bobby Hurley.
I'm
right?
gonna be honest
John
with you.
Stockton,
Can I be honest
right?
with you for a
You
second?
just got to be white.
Stigma,
listen,
teach me,
No,
teach me.
no, I can't. I'm not. First of all, I'm not here to educate.
No, I'm being funny.
I know. Well, listen. What I'm saying is, right. I'm not like I don't know where you from. I don't.
Right here,
No,
New
but
Jersey.
You gonna listen to
This
me or
not New
you not gonna
Jersey.
listen to me?
Yeah, I'm here.
So I don't know what you done been through. I'm not finna tell you ain't been through shit,
I respect
right?
that.
I'm not gonna tell you that at all, cause I believe everybody done been through something. But the environments that niggas, you know what Pooh Rose, what they call him back home, Derrick Rose, he come from some other shit, like the outside, like the shit outside that basketball court, all that shit count. And he got it all, and he got it with him on the basketball court. The shit that you go through when you walk up that court, nigga went through hell.
All
That-
them
that's
injuries, and not to mention just what he went through growing up in the environment he grew up
That's what
in.
I'm
You
talking
know what I'm
about.
saying? To get to where he at.
That's the
Then
main
to-
part I'm talking
Right.
about.
Then to sustain all of them injuries and them setbacks,
talking-
man.
in
Right,
order-
you used to go
but
trick-or-treating
What we
at
looking
your
at
neighbor's
last
house.
night is that 50 points. That's hard, nigga.
Y'all gonna
that
claim
was
like
everything.
That's
man.
dry.
This
That's
is
like, my
what-
nigga, I'm already
but
from
I-
hell,
but I'm not-
dog.
That's right.
I'm
Well,
not-
ain't no more fire. I'm
It can't get no worse than
Don't
this,
get
my
hotter
nigga,
than
like-
this.
That's why you had
Yeah.
the snotty nose tears. That was real. You wouldn't have felt that.
What I'm saying is this.
You just
right?
go 50 with
Listen,
a win.
But hold on.
What I'm
let me
saying is
just
this,
break
hard
it down
work is
before
hard
we-
work.
but
I
before we
don't
close
come
this
from-
podcast out, so y'all all get a clear understanding of Puzo, right?
He's a liar. He's white.
Definitely
He's pink.
professional.
He's pink right now.
Definitely professional liar.
I
but
can't wait till the next
Hey, yo,
episode.
Real
this
to
is
is-
the
bust
type
their
of
head.
guy
Real
who
is
lives
wild,
next
yo.
door to the lawyer.
And then becomes one.
Right? No, the lawyer.
This is crazy,
his
bro.
Next door neighbor is my lawyer that he introduced me to. He got a lot of white boy plugs. That's good. That's
I got a lot of
We
black
need
boy
those.
plugs too.
Where?
I don't
Bleakins
black
are your
color.
only black boy plug.
Like, you know what I'm saying? He got one of his uncles
In me.
is
Let me
a
ask you a
chief
question.
of police in Newark.
You need that love.
Wow.
Let me ask you a
You know
question,
what I'm
Marcus,
saying?
right?
Like-
In
that
Newark?
love.
That's
Yeah.
why you think you fucking tough. Because your uncle is in Newark. That's
And he
why.
got a chief in Hoboken.
That's not why I think I'm tough. I'm
You
saying,
know,
I'm
but
saying
he got a lot of connections.
I'm saying look
So,
at the
I always
resume.
tell him he got the complexion for the connection.
Not right now. He's
I hate
red.
this, Marcus. I hate
Complexion
when they
for
say
the
this shit.
correction
His
facility.
hate when
complexion
they say
right
this
now is the color of his hat. Because he is
I'm
lying.
gonna be honest with you. Every once in a while, it's a nigga that, or it's a person that talks wild, and could back it up. It's very rare.
It ain't him.
It's very rare.
I could back it up.
but it happens from time to time.
I could back it up.
It ain't him.
I know two niggas. like I know like 2-3 people that
It is
talk
not
so
him.
wild, like, and you be like, man, there's no way
put
that's
it like
true.
this.
Yeah.
But they actually with it though.
Just cause you
Yeah,
from
you know
Marcy,
usually the nigga who
Out
don't
of-
make you good at basketball.
This
Tra-
nigga sitting in the back looking like a nerd with the
Marcus,
book.
I'll put it like this.
He'll
Just-
murk
just
everybody
because-
in the room.
Just because you
Too
from
bad that
Brooklyn,
ain't Thomas Puzo.
Just because
Word.
you from Brooklyn,
21.
don't make you good at basketball. Period. Just because you from
Or-
Marcy,
I actually started
don't
playing
make
ball
you a
in Jersey.
baller.
On
Just
that
'cause you
note-
show up with the nicest J's, don't make you nice, dog.
What you got
And I'll
on?
back
got
up.
no
I'll
joy.
back
Yo,
up how I
You
play,
understand?
where I
don't know
play.
if this happened every day. He feels a way about this.
Yeah, this is my guy. Yeah,
Because-
he think he's
because that's
basketball.
like me
He
telling
think
him about
he's
music.
Y'all
Definitely
need to
basketball.
Y'all gotta see.
He think
Yeah,
he's
we gotta
basketball.
get to the
'Cause
court.
That's
They
his
know.
highlight. Like that's
They know.
all he bring up. Yo, when I played at Sacred Heart, yo, when I did this, everything.
They
was
know.
always
When you
Sacred
played, what was
Heart.
how much you average?
Like
Be
what,
honest.
in college or high school?
Yo, college.
Sacred Heart. Fuck hard.
In college, like 8 points a game.
Okay.
In high
So
school,
I'll give you 8.
In high school, 22 points a
So
game.
I'll give you 8. We're gonna play till 11.
Listen, we play whatever you want. I'm just saying is that
Points at Sacred Heart is respectable. I don't care what nobody says.
I'm just saying this.
But when you talking big shit like that, nigga, don't come
I'm
to me
just saying
saying
like
you
this,
average
right? I'm
8
just saying
points
like
through
this.
4 years.
I never, you know what's crazy? This argument started with Bleak because he thinks he's good because he's from Marcy.
I never seen Bleak play a day in my life.
Exactly. He's
I
I'm
literally
gonna tell you right
played
now,
basketball.
with a capital A, he's awful.
Who?
Now I'm after
Is it
you,
about you, Bleak?
motherfucker, at basketball.
No, because I said
You
I've never seen Bleak
Are
play in my
awful.
life.
I can tell you
I
this.
literally
I didn't know
have
any
the
of y'all
stats and
growing
the
up.
trophies to show you
Yo,
that
I
I played
don't have
ball.
no stats and no trophies.
I'm just-
All I gotta
Bleak
say
was in the
is
street. Bleak was in the street, so I didn't have to be.
Rel was young when I was playing ball. I still was getting $100 from grandma to take him to school. I was getting that check fucking with Rel. Rel was
I
that
played-
I've
money
been getting
for me.
Bleak check forever. You see
Yo,
that?
listen,
Yo, Marcus.
Rel been getting
Now
me
I'm
that
still getting him
money.
checks. You see this?
Yeah,
Marcus.
Rel was that money
See
for
how
me.
mad
You
they
see
are?
how black people keep each other
Organized
lit?
basketball.
Yeah, we keep each other
Organized.
paid. You
I
see
played
that?
organized
Yo,
basketball. What are you talking about?
I don't believe that.
I used to get paid to take these niggas to school when I was younger.
Drop them
Word.
off, everything. Make sure they
Pick them
straight.
up, I
Height
remember.
doesn't impress me,
$100 a week.
Dills.
Shit.
Height don't
And I
impress
had
me.
two different
Black
families
don't
like
impress
that.
me.
So I had
Seeing
him
you
and
move
two
with the
other
ball
kids. I used to
impresses
get
We
me.
lived on the
300 a
5th floor. He lived on the 3rd floor.
You show
Yeah,
up,
I
they
said take
from
him.
Brooklyn.
That's $1,200
Good.
a month.
I'll
What y'all
ball
three
you out.
Rice and remember side eye.
That was 3B?
That's a quick
That's
400.
3D.
Stay in your
That's a
lane.
quick. That's a quick 1,200 a month. That's
Yeah.
sneakers to go along with whatever else
You know he
got
copped
going
the
on.
Jordans 2 weeks before they came out.
I used to have
Oh.
300 a week every week. Then
Nasty.
when
Wild
free
little
lunch
nigga.
was popping, I used to have to take another family.
Free
you know,
lunch
this
was
lady-
amazing, yo.
Yo, free lunch
Oh
was
my
popping.
God.
Cop the Jordans.
I think the moral of the
weeks
story
before
of this
they came out.
podcast.
Yeah, they from
Nah, he
Chicago.
from Albany. He ain't
He
never
went
go
to
to
free
free
lunch before.
The moral of the
What?
story on this
Free
podcast
lunch
is
on like
do what
Saturdays.
No, I'm familiar.
do what you're good at. You know,
The
stay in
Albany
your
don't know
lane.
about that.
Yeah, it's free lunch. Let me break it down to y'all. This is probably why some of these kids out here killing shit up.
'Cause they ain't
Because
got
y'all
nowhere to
ain't
go
got
on
free
Saturdays.
lunch. We used to have where, you know, when summer is over, school is closed. But all the schools in Brooklyn used to open up at between 1 and 5
Saturdays.
o'clock on Saturday.
Still
They
have
used
free
to
lunch?
give out free lunch to the kids and used to open up the gym
Yep,
so you could
play
play
ball,
ball. They had the air
volleyball,
hockey
all that
tables,
shit.
volleyball, the basketball courts, everything to keep you out of trouble because you
Yeah.
know your mom's at work, you in the hood, you ain't doing nothing.
Shout out to PS380.
So you go to
We
the
had
school.
back in Chicago. We had the parks. I came up at Tootie Park. They had a basketball program,
Yeah.
baseball, and they had free lunch.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't at the schools, but it was over there. Wild shit. My brother C. Barrett, he like over at BMI, like one of the guys over there,
Mm-hmm.
and I've known since I was like 3-4 years old. And we used to be at Tootie Park together
Yeah.
and run around. He know all about that
Like
free
we
lunch.
in the BK, we had everything. Yogi Bear, that shit, and Yogi Bear. Like when I think about it, when I was a kid, I used to think it was the most amazing shit. Like a school bus, all colorful, come pick up all the kids from all the projects, take them to the community center. They got all type of activities for you.
Yo, that's
feed
like a
you,
dream of
give you
mine, though.
games and all of that shit. And then when I came to find out that it was one family from Brooklyn who funded that. Like as a kid, I used to think it was like it was something that the city provided for
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
These- I just want to say
The
a
white
lot of
nigga.
these
White
cities,
guy.
a lot of these
The
cities
white
need to
nigga.
definitely bring back
White
the
chocolate.
free lunch program for the children. And I definitely want to give a big shout out to my man Marcus Black
shout
for
out to
stopping
Marcus.
through.
I
God
appreciate
bless
you.
with everything you doing, man.
Yeah.
Keep
We
it
almost had a
pushing.
fight the other day
and
at the
keep
club.
the real nigga image
Competition.
alive, please,
Yeah.
my G.
I don't have no
We a
choice.
dying breed, my nigga.
Yeah, real
You know
niggas
what I
back
mean?
in style though.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Do say.
Yeah.
Puzo, what you gonna close it out with?
Competition.
Shut the fuck up.